Alright, here we are again. Figured I'd give you guys an update. It is the 6th of November, Election Day. Figured why not do a video on Election Day. So I'm just going to show you where the tank is today. Actually, over the last few days the glass was pretty dirty, green, and now it's pretty darn clear. I'm actually amazed at how clear it is. I haven't cleaned it. Just the little creatures. I bought a refugium starter kit from Live Aquaria and placed that in the sump for the most part. I put a few in the tank, but I put most of it in the sump. And it wasn't a lot, a few bags of pods. And yesterday, you can't see this obviously, but on the glass, I mean, there are little white dots like lice just everywhere. So they're obviously doing their job. I've only got a few corals in here. Some I've taken out of another tank, like that yellow sun polyps. Took that out of the tank that's behind me, my 60 gallon. It wasn't doing too well. It's been coming out a lot at night, so I've been feeding it. And I'm sure it'll come around here soon. The scolie I took out of that tank behind me. The clam I purchased at the local show, Tahitian Blue Maxima clam. The fish keep swimming over and bugging it. I think I'm going to move it farther to the right side of the tank where the fish will not bother it. Then I bought that scolie and stuck it in this tank. I got the peach torch there, little Fruit Loop polyps. This one I took out of the 60 gallon tank. It's not quite happy yet, but it's doing okay. The sunset fungia is probably not used to this tank yet. There's more flow in here. Obviously I've got the MP40s set for long duration, about 15 seconds each side, so they'll sway side to side. Bought the flower pot you see there. That's probably 2 weeks old. I just bought this Welsophilia and it looks so awesome. I can't believe it. It's a rainbow, as you can see, and I bought it in the store and it wasn't half that size. So it obviously likes what's going on here. The green star polyps. The algae was growing like crazy and now it's stopped. So maybe it'll start coming out now. I just stuck that Recordia in there from the tank to the side of me, and then I've got this green cabbage leather which I took out of that tank, and this yellow flower pot, and it hasn't done well since I put it in here, and it was in the other tank and it didn't like it. So I tried to move it, see if we could bring it around. It actually looks like some of them are trying to come out, so we'll see what happens. I moved the torch, moved that last weekend. It was in the other tank. Seems happy now. And then of course you see the fish. I've got the blue tang, we've got the powder blue tang, got the Vlamenge tang, and then the yellow tang who's hiding in the back right now. I fed them already, so they're usually pretty friendly. They'll go swimming around. They came out of a 30 gallon hospital tank, so they're doing pretty well. In fact, this blue tang was so shy, I'm shocked that she's sitting right here in the front. Just amazing. Anyway, I thought I'd give you an idea of where we're at today on Election Day. I will show you inside of the sump. I'm sure you want to see that. I did buy a skimmer, and the skimmer's been working fantastically. I'm actually shocked at how well it works. We will go over that. I've got the controller set up. It drives the lights, it drives the heater, it drives all kinds of things. I've got the MP40s again set on about long pulse mode, about 15-16 seconds. It swaps sides, so it's blowing 3,200 gallons from one side and it turns around and blows 3,200 gallons from the other side. You will see obviously the flower pot swings from side to side, and it points at the pump that's going, so the water goes over the top of it, hits the other side, and then comes back and flows towards the pump that's running. Anyway, I thought I'd give you an update here. We're about a month into it. I'll have to check my log. I do keep a log when I add everything. When I added the things that I've added, I actually have a hyper tangs. I actually have ordered hermit crabs and some astrea snails from Live Aquaria along with those pods. They were back ordered. I see they shipped them today, and apparently they're going to be shipped here tomorrow. So tomorrow night I'll be throwing in, I think it's 150 dwarf blue-legged hermits, 100 Astrea snails, and 100 red-legged hermits. So maybe this weekend. Today's Tuesday, election day, so maybe this weekend I'll take another video and I'll actually go through some of the systems now that I've got it pretty well running and set up. I set up the auto top off. Everything seems to be running great now. Anyway, I will check back in with you hopefully this weekend. Take care.